Hello, I'm Peter Wiggins, and these are the 75 notable events of 1945. As I found this in the Boston Globe paper from January 1st, 1946. Here, what has happened in 1945. The 75 notable events of 1945 started in January 8th when Luzon Island invaded by United States Army. January 14th, Red Army opened new drive on Eastern Front. January 17th, Warsaw captured by Red Army. January 20th, Franklin D. Roosevelt inaugurated for the 4th term in a row. And on that same date, armistice signed with Hungary, and on January 23rd, Burma Road reopened. Moving on to February. February 3rd, American troops cleared Belgium and Nazis. February 5th, Manila failed Americans. February 11th, Big Three, Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin completed conference at Yalta. February 16th, Hitler imposed martial law upon all of Germany. February 17th, air attack by B-29s on Tokyo began. February 24th, our American armies launched drive toward the Rhine. Moving on to March of 45, and then March 1st, Gore reconquered by MacArthur's men. March 1st, Henry Wallace approved as Secretary of Agriculture. March 3rd, 20 American republics at army at Mexico City formed an alliance for hemisphere peace. March 6th, Cologne fell to General Patton's troops. March 9th, American armies swept across Southern North, bridge into Germany. March 15th, United States Marines captured Iwo Jima, Japan's front door. March 16th, Allied planes destroyed German Army General Headquarters. March 18th, peace overtures from German Marshal von Rundstedt rejected. March 22nd, two American armies crushed all major resistance west of the Rhine. March 23rd, Field Marshal Albert Kissling succeeded von Rundstedt as German commander-in-chief of the Rest. Later is arrested and promoted to private. March 26th, Hitler called emergency cabinet of all meeting of all Nazi colliders to prevent a national catastrophe. March 29th, General Eisenhower announced destruction of General West defense line and that the German army was whipped. April 12th, a dark day in American history as President Franklin D. Roosevelt died at 5:35 at Warm Springs, Georgia. And Vice President Harry S. Truman of Missouri was sworn in as 709 in Washington as president. April 22nd, Conference of 46 United Nations opened at San Francisco. April 25th, Red Army entered Berlin.
I don't know if Mom had any life insurance.
April 26th, Allied and Red Armies made juncture at Torgau on the Elbe at 2 p.m. Eastern War Time. April 28th, Benito Mussolini executed by hanging, and April 30th, Hitler as suicide. In May of 1945, on May 2nd, Germany surrendered all troops in Italy and West Austria. May 3rd, British forces received surrender of 500,000 German troops. May 4th, Field Marshal von Kleist surrendered his troops to the 26th Infantry Division. May 4th, Allied Army liberated Holland, Denmark, and northwestern Germany. May 7th, report of Germany's surrender announced to the world. May 8th, President Truman announced the surrender of Germany and stated that the VE Day had arrived. May 23rd, Biddle, Perkins, and Wickard supplanted in Truman cabinet by Clark, Schwanbach, and Anderson. May 24th, Heinrich Himmler, Archexecutioner committed, and his hoard of $1 million found buried under a barn. May 30th, United States 6th Marines captured Okinawa. May 9th, Hermann Göring, Nazi leader, surrendered. And May 23rd, Prime Minister Winston Churchill resigned as head of British government. In June, General Dwight Eisenhower received his sword of Russia at Frankfurt, received freedom of City of London and the sword of Wellington. June 14th became guest of French nation. June 19th arrived in New York and received an emotional welcome of 4 million people. June 21st, welcome to his hometown of Abilene, Kansas. June 15th, Joachim Ribbentrop, Nazi foreign minister, captured in Hamburg. In July 5th, Great Britain defeated Prime Minister Churchill's government and elected a Labour government. July 17th, tripartite conference opened at Berlin by President Truman, Prime Minister Churchill, and Premier Stalin. July 21st, Captain E.C. Zacharias, U.S. Navy, broadcasted Japan ultimatum of unconditional surrender of virtual destruction. July 27th, Tokyo radio rejected ultimatum of surrender. July 28th, United Nations Charter approved by Senate 89-2. And on July 28th, bomber crashed in the Empire State Building in New York. August of 1945, August 5th, first atomic bomb ever used in warfare destroyed city of Hiroshima, Japan. August 8th, President Truman signed Charter of United Nations. August 9th, second atomic bomb dropped on city of Nagasaki. August 14th, Japan surrendered unconditionally and it was accepted by President Truman. August 14th, President Truman proclaimed August 15th and 16th as national holidays and Sunday, August 19th as a day of prayer. August 23rd, Prima Stalin proclaimed complete victory of Japan in Manchuria. August 21st, American units landed in Japan. In September 2nd, Japanese officials signed unconditional surrender terms on USS Missouri, reducing it part 2. 4 islands. September 8th, Douglas MacArthur, General MacArthur, entered Tokyo in triumph. October the 1st, first flight of around the world air service completed in 1:49 3/4 hours. October 10th, Detroit Tigers wins the World Series with the Chicago Cubs. October 22nd, French voters declared for General de Gaulle and a new constitution. October 28th, shoe rationing ends. November 1st, all food rationing except sugar ends. November 9th, Ford workers in Detroit voted 9% for strike. November 15th, General Motors offered 10% wage increase in reply to demand a 30% increase. November 20th, trial of German war criminals opens. And also on November 20th, CIO Automobile Workers Union in Detroit ordered strike of General Motors plants from coast to coast. And in December 6th, United States signed an agreement to loan $4.4 billion to Great Britain. December 13th, Pope Pius XII called upon all Protestants to return to the fold. December 14th, London Preparatory Committee of UNO headquarters voted 17 for the United States to 9 for Europe. December 25th, Mrs. Stanley Mortimer, former barber, Christian of Boston, named as the best dressed woman in America. December 25th, Archbishop Francis J. Spellman of New York named Colonel Designate. December 27th, Big 3 meeting in Moscow took action for the future of atomic bomb. And December 30th, memorial service for General George C. Patton held in St. John's Church in Beverly. And also on December 30th, Allied authorities made public last will and testament of Adolf Hitler. And there you have it. The 75 notable event of the year 1945.
Before surgery or medical